Life is short, it ain't no guarantees. Just step on out, girl, you and me.
Welcome, everybody. Another week. Oh my goodness. We have a wonderful show for you today.
Go Curvy.
Thursday is my favorite day of the whole week because I get to spend time with my Go Curvy family. Are more than numbers on a scale. Live for today, love your body today, and let's go Curvy. Welcome everybody. It is Go Curvy Day. Can you believe that this is our season 3 finale show? Where has the time gone? Oh, honestly, where has time gone? I have to thank each and every one of our amazing Go Curvy viewers. You have been supporting us through 3 seasons, and we have so much love for you that keep following us on social media until we come back. But you know what? On break, I am doing something kind of exciting and kind of special, actually. I'm making a movie. It went silent in here. My goodness. But I'm going to be behind the camera this time, so make sure that you follow me on social media because I'm going to be posting all the updates and all the fun. I really want you to take this journey with me. But, oh my goodness, everyone, this finale show is just going to be so fun and so full that we really need to get started. So how about we do that with Mr. Gregory Zarian taking your questions.
Go Curvy, go Curvy.
Well, look who is back. I asked him to come back and answer your questions. Here you are.
I'm afraid. Hi, honey. You know I love it. You know, this is my most favorite couch in the world.
Aww.
For all of you at home, being on her couch, that's called heaven.
Oh, you were so sweet. I'm so glad. And guess what? You wore those pants just for me.
I just want to stand up and show off my behind again.
What? Gregory, I'm telling you, Mr. Turk.
Mr. Turk, this is me trying to do your ad. I'm not 20. I play between 38 and 45. This is what this demographic looks like. Hashtag sexy.
So it fits you so perfectly. It's crazy.
I know, right?
Crazy.
You would think that I was the fit model. What? Do you see all this goodness in the plaid? Who?
Who? How? Okay, and I know they're comfortable because you had to be comfortable today because that list has grown of
It
questions.
scares me a little bit. Thank you. First of all,
questions?
Okay.
Chad.
Okay, you guys want to answer some questions?
Let's do it.
Okay, so we got lots of questions in from the stress episode, so I'm going to start with a couple of that. So here's a really good one. Jack wants to know, I get super stressed when I'm sitting in traffic. What can I do to alleviate this?
Okay, Jack, how are you? Thank you. Here's what you do you breathe. Mm-hmm. And here's the deal. What happens to most people when they are sitting in traffic, you get road rage. Mm-hmm. And road rage turns into car accidents. Yeah. It turns into anger. And I just want to say, in the way the world is these days, we have no idea how somebody's going to retaliate. Yes. And that's sad. Yeah. So what you do, Jack, is you take a few deep breaths in your nose and out your mouth. If that's not going to work for you, there's some really great balls you can get, and you can squeeze them in your hand. Mm. And you have to become factual with it. A lot of people go, oh my gosh, I can't believe there's traffic, and no one knows how important my life is over yours, so I've got to get there. If you just look at the fact and go, you know what, I'm in traffic. Mm-hmm. And I don't recommend texting and driving and calling and driving. Yeah. However, if you have to let someone know that you are in traffic because you're stopped, it's probably going to be safe to just do a quick text and say, I'm in traffic, I'll get there as soon as I can. Because your livelihood is more important than somebody kicking the behind out of you because you did a turn or you flipped somebody off. Yeah. So breathe.
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 Right, Chad?
It's that easy. And plus, I have to say, for me, like traffic, like my life is so crazy just in general that when I get in my car and sit in traffic, it's actually a good time to just enjoy
it's downtime.
Being peaceful. So it's great. Okay.
And also, sing your favorite songs.
Yeah.
Right.
Go Curvy.
Totally. Okay. So on the topic of stress, so Bob.
Good. I love that.
Bob is making good, healthy choices. He's very inspired. However, he is overwhelmed at the grocery store and doesn't know how to start. Are there a few good staples that you could suggest for him going to the grocery store?
You know what is so, I learned something so interesting. Start in the produce aisle because everything is put in, what is it, by segment, by type. Start in the produce aisle and move.
Yes,
this
and did you?
way.
And the best way to shop at the market, Bob, is to shop on the outside. There's a girl, good friend of mine. Her name is Melissa Lands. She has a company called the Fresh 20. It's about the 20th most fresh ingredients.
Yep.
She's all about cooking with the family and not going through drive-through and all that. And one of the first tips she gave me
Yep.
was to just shop on the outside.
On the outside. I love it because that's the produce aisle, that's the meat section, right? And
It's,
then
you get, it's for people that still do dairy, there's great alternatives to dairy. You have the soy, you have the almond.
Yep.
And here's the thing too, Bob, is people run to the market, they do a quick pull. Give yourself time.
Yeah.
And also read labels. A lot of people forget to read labels because you have sodium, we know what that is, but then you have words that I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
And do your homework. Do
Very
your homework
true.
and do your research.
And Bob, if you're single, sometimes it's a great place to meet a lady. So take your time, like Gregory said.
So let's talk about hugs really quick, okay?
Yes.
So Laura says, my friend was telling me that there's some sort of a chemical reaction that happens when people hug that makes us happier. Is this true?
It is. A lot of people, I think there's a saying that's like a couple hugs a day will change your day. And I think that's called oxytocin. And what happens with oxytocin is it releases a chemical in your blood and in your brain, and you hug for 20 seconds. And it just shifts everything. I mean, it goes back to the show we've done on stress.
Yeah.
If you're having a bad moment, just hug someone.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. The word is called a hug.
Yeah.
When you hug someone, really hug them. One thing that I hate the most is, "Hi, nice to see you, Greg."
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, you're burping me. I don't burp me. Hug me and
Hug
really
me,
give over
right.
your energy because
Yes.
10 times out of 10, it changes everything.
Yeah.
And let me just say this, ladies and gents, if you come home and you've had a long day and you are needing something, take a moment. Because one thing, most fights start at the end of the day when your partner's not being acknowledged. You're like, hey, I'm on the computer, I'll be with you in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And we just want to be validated.
Yeah.
Find that moment within the first 5 to 10 to 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Hug each other.
Yeah.
That 20-second hug sometimes turns into a great kiss.
Oh.
And we know that great kiss, I'm turning myself on, that great kiss turns into beautiful moments that
Yes.
we let life interrupt.
Yes. Yes.
It all comes full circle.
Yes.
So, Laura, let's hug.
Yeah.
Because
Love
I
it.
know.
Right,
pretty much
right,
is-
Chad?
That pretty much explains why we're having a really good segment, because we started off before we started taping with a 20-second hug around the world.
Right.
It
We
was
did.
great. Thank you.
And then a few of us kissed.
Only a couple.
All
right, so-
for the best kissers, raise your hand. Raise your hand, Chad. You have to
Oh,
support who
sorry.
you are. Okay, great. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, so Gregory,
Yes.
Rona, she wants to know, what is your favorite spring 2015 trend in men's fashion?
Oh.
You know what? Thank you, Rona. My favorite trend in men's fashion spring 2015, I'm going to say for me, is bold patterns. And it's about mixing and matching, and what I believe is a universal trend, no matter what style, season, or whatever, and we talked about this, is not apologizing for what you're wearing. If I feel sexy in this, you're going to believe I'm sexy in it, and that's all I need to know. And also taking risks. You know, the beard for men was really big. So guys, play with the beard. Do something different. A lot of men will say, "Oh my God, I can't grow a beard." Well, if you can, grow it, because you could shave it if you don't like it.
Exactly.
And also, what I really like are accessories.
Yes.
Really fun pieces. I bought this in Hawaii at Christmas time. A great bracelet. And since men don't have as many accessories as women, an awesome pair of shoes, or if you're wearing a suit, a really bold pocket square. The pocket square and the tie don't have to match. And as you explored before, Chad, a great bow tie.
Oh, yeah.
Something, and also make it easy too. If you wear a pair of khakis and a white dress shirt and a blazer, you can throw on a different vest later on, or a different accessory. Stuff like
I
that.
love it. Love it. Isn't that great advice, Chad?
Oh, yeah,
And also, and Rona, cologne. Cologne is a different accessory.
Oh, we love a good smelling man.
I'm all about Tom Ford Black Orchid. What?
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I'm a Joe Malone grapefruit kind of guy. Do you guys like Joe Malone?
Oh,
I
it's so
love
fresh.
Joe Malone. Okay, so if you go to Saks and you get Joe Malone stuff, they will give you a bunch of little samples, and you could do like a staple of grapefruit and then spritz it up with other stuff. That's
Oh, I
generally
love
what
it.
do.
But did you also know, Chad, that with Joe Malone, grapefruit, it gives off the illusion that you are younger than who you are.
Oh, really?
A good friend of mine, Kim Douglas, who was on Home and Family, gave that anecdote a long time ago. So I live in grapefruit.
Fun.
Yes, I am
Love
28.
All right, so let's move on. So Irene Gomez at Petite Plutz Meow, she says,
Yes.
I know that Gregory got into motivational speaking. How has he developed content for his speaking engagements?
I live life.
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe that we all have a story.
Yeah.
And thank you for the question, Irene. We all have a story.
Yeah.
What is your story? You know, for when my twin brother Lawrence and I do makeovers, please feel free to check out the fashion guy, Gregory Zarian, who will
But
be...
he's not the other twin. We have the good-looking twin here.
You know what? Beauty is all in the eyes of the beholder. And I'm sure to all of you that think he's hot and I'm not, I still love you. You know,
And we love you.
it's all about, we all have a story.
Yes.
What's so lovely about being on your show is you tell real stories.
Yeah.
You know, we have stories that we get stuck in. And
Yeah.
what happened for me when I first became a motivational speaker is I was talking to a group of models and actors.
Yeah.
And they get up on a stage and they're worried about being seen by casting directors and agents and clients. Well, the reason why they're afraid is because they're thinking, what you think of me is important to me, so I'm afraid.
Yeah.
That's a story.
Yeah.
And here's the deal, if you're going to tell me that, that's your business. I don't want to know what you think of me is not my business. So if you stop your story and just go, this is what it is right here, right now, you celebrate the past, you embrace what the possibilities of the future are, yet you love right here, right now,
Yeah.
that's how you live a stronger, healthier, more creative life.
Absolutely. And I want to answer a little bit of that question too, because
Please.
one of the reasons why you are so great at it is you are so honest. Real talk.
Thank you.
are so honest, Gregory, and that's why the viewers and we here at Go Curvy, we love you so much because you're honest and you're not afraid to talk.
Well, because what you think, I'm not. And I used to, and when we were younger, we wouldn't really, you know, the children that would be seen, not heard.
Yeah.
You know, what is interesting per se as an adult male trying to date in this world
Yeah.
is, you know, we all go on the date and we have this, you know, it's the interview process. And I'm so busy and grateful in my world that I don't have time to put on this other persona
Yes.
of being someone else.
So true.
And sometimes people will be like, are you this intense? Are you this? And I'm like, I am.
Yeah.
You either want to swim in this pool or you don't.
Yeah.
And if you don't, somebody else will want to.
Absolutely.
Because it's about living an authentic life.
Yes. And we've had many ladies on this couch who wanted to swim in that pool, baby.
What? Does somebody want to dive into this?
Chad, wasn't that amazing?
Oh my God. Well, here's a fact. Gregory, you are awesome.
Thank
You were
you,
so
Chad.
sweet. You were so inspirational. Thank you so much for coming on. It was so great to have you again.
So
Great to see you.
wonderful.
Thank you.
my
Can I come
love.
back?
Please come back.
Yes.
So we can do more couch time.
Yes.
Can I change my pants? I'll wear Mr. Turk again though.
Wait, you are Mr.
Okay.
Turk? Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Turk, you need to listen. Sweetheart, thank you. Come back soon, my love, my love. I got
Thank you for
my
having
Yay! Gregory Zarian, always such a pleasure. Come back
Thank
soon.
you, promise. Love you.
Such great answers. Oh my goodness. Make sure that you follow Gregory on social media because he is wonderful for answering your questions. Do you ever wonder what's hot for spring? Well, I know the place to go that has amazing spring fashions. We went over to City Chic. Let's have a look. Spring has sprung here at City Chic in their new store in the Glendale Galleria. I know you are as excited as I am. Let's go in and check out some fashion. Today we are talking spring fashion at City Chic in the Glendale Galleria. Michelle French is here with us today. Hello, beautiful.
Hello, welcome back again.
Always such a pleasure to be here with you at City Chic. Today, spring fashion, and I brought the gorgeous Linda Weinrib with me. I hear that she's wearing one of the hottest things for spring.
Certainly is. She's got our fantastic culottes on. So the pants are part of our resort wear, so you can actually see that, it's a resort wear line that you can wear out or you can wear to the beach. So it's very universal.
Michelle, thank you so much for having us. Spring fashion, spring fling, dress it up. City Chic, we're at the Glendale Galleria, and I hear there's some new stores opening soon.
We've got another store opening in a couple of weeks' time at Ventura, so Pacific View Mall. It's coming very soon for you guys.
That is wonderful. And if you want some of these beautiful fashions and you can't make it down to City Chic, you can always go to citychiconline.com. Oh my goodness, always so much fun at City Chic. Spring is looking fabulous with City Chic fashion. Oh, Go Curvy viewers, I have two very, very special ladies on my couch today that I met probably about 6 months ago, and these two ladies are doing some amazing things here in Hollywood. Before I talk too much about it though, I want you to have a look at this clip. Everyone, have a look at Myrna.
You have every right to be mad at me, but I know what the issue is now.
Yeah, it's you're an addict. I think the meeting still runs up the street on Thursdays.
I don't need a meeting. I didn't use, I'm not going to use.
Do you know that I wake up every day thinking, is today gonna be the day?
Please put the phone down.
Max, please. No more meetings. They're full of assholes.
You're an asshole.
Right.
Oh my goodness, so much emotion, Marlo Brenier, Jennifer Fontaine, Myrna and Maxine are on the couch with me. I need some tissues. Ladies, hi. Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
It's an honor and such a privilege to see your beautiful faces. And Myrna, what can we say about Myrna? Oh my goodness. I think if you saw my social media post, I felt every single emotion. Every single emotion. And I know these two beautiful women, but you were Myrna and you were Maxine. Like the characters were so strong.
Thank you.
Tell us about Myrna.
Thank you.
I'm about to cry. Speaking of emotion.
Myrna, the TV show. The pilot that you're referring to is called You're Not Done Yet. There is an actual name to the pilot episode. It was a pilot that we produced on speculation. And it's now gone out to various networks for consideration for full series pickup. We're holding a good thought. In the meantime, we did release, where you saw online 1 week ago today, last Monday. And to date, I don't know what the number is exactly, but it's hovering or pressing right against 110,000 plays.
Everybody, that is 110,000 views in a week.
Yeah.
You know what that says? That says we need more Myrna.
No, thank you.
I think none of us really had any anticipation of what it was going to be. It was just really, we had released it in right before an interview that she did on the Rebecca Jarrow show. And it was just sort of for all of our friends and family to be able to see it because no one had really seen it yet. And we were in front of our computers like watching the numbers go up, and I still can't wrap my head around what is happening right now.
Yeah.
I can, because it's good.
No, thank you.
It is really good. And I even swore, Jennifer, I said, it's so good, and I don't swear, so
No,
that
you
means
don't.
it's like so good. And at the end of the interview, you're gonna see where you can watch this, because you have to watch it.
Oh,
so
thank you.
I wanna read a little bit, because I read this online, and it's, Myrna is changing the dialogue both inside the room and at the table. What did you mean by that, beautiful Marlo?
Thank you. That's a good quote, actually, and it's basically what we wanted to do from the beginning. Without going long into it, which I have a tendency to do, I'll just simply state this, is that there is a lot of political and social change happening as far as Hollywood and television production goes, when it concerns specifically people of transgender experience or transsexual experience, whatever term or phrase you would like to use, it's totally up to you. So insofar as Hollywood, and I hate to say that because I love Hollywood, I live in Hollywood, I don't plan on living anywhere else. I love this town, and warts and all. So bottom line is that oftentimes shows, TV shows, films will cast a quote-unquote non-trans person to portray a trans person in end effect. And basically in relation to that quote is simply, we want to change the dialogue, not to be necessarily hardcore activists about it, but just to say, look, you know what, you want to change the dialogue, write your show, raise the money, shoot your pilot or your film or whatever it happens to be, and then you get to call the shots. You get to say, then I'm going to make sure or ensure that authentic, quote unquote, and I hate the terms or the labels, but just for sake of discussion, authentic trans people to portray trans specific characters in said piece. And therefore, we have been able to, and we're not the only ones, by the way, so let's say, I don't want it to be known that we're the first of, this or that, but we can kind of say at this point anyway that we have a show, we produced a show that does, the lead character is a woman of middle age on her journey, her gender journey, to having or being able to say one day, I had a transsexual past. In a nutshell. It's
amazing. And I always think, Marlo, when you talk about that, we see a little bit the same in the curvy community, where, they'll pad up size, I guess they call it mainstream size models, and to model curvy clothing. And I've always pushed back on that and said, no, that's just not right. And you did that. So what you did is you raised the funds, you made your pilot, and you're getting it out there. You two ladies are amazing, just absolutely amazing. Nothing stopped you. Nothing stopped you. The hard work, and look where you are now. 110,000 views. Wow.
Thank you.
Just amazing. I know we have one more clip. Jennifer, I want you to set this up for us a little bit, because I know Myrna had a pretty big decision to make in this clip.
Yeah, sure. So the main conflict of the story is that Myrna is an actress trying to make the transition from very popular actor to actress. In her transition, she's finding it very difficult, and her manager is trying to entice her to come back into the acting world via a reality show. So she does have a very difficult decision to make.
Oh, Myrna, what are you gonna do? Let's have a look, everyone.
Listen, it's only for one season. Okay, then if you don't want to do season 2, then... God, what do you want from me? I will do anything, Myrna. You're one of the few clients that I have that has any right to be acting. I mean, you're as gifted as you are passionate about the craft. Most people, they want to be famous. They want to make a shit ton of money, but you actually want to do it for the art, for the love. Which, let me tell you something, from a business perspective, really pisses me off.
But reality, Louis.
I know. Okay, but it means you're not retired. It means you're not done yet. What?
Not the first time I've heard that today.
Give me an answer. Just say yes. All right, here it is. I'll get them to pay for your vagina.
Now you know you want to see more of Myrna, right? Ladies, where can our viewers see the whole pilot episode?
It's on Vimeo.
If you want the rest of it, it's Myrna TV show all together / pilot, PILOT episode, EPISODE. Or you can just, it's all over the place.
Exactly. Follow us. Look at any of our social medias. It's all posted. Please go watch it. Give the ladies your feedback. These are two amazing ladies, Jennifer Fontaine, Marlo Brenier. Thank you. It's hot in the studio today. You know what I'm feeling like? I'm feeling like an updo. Taylor Petenbrink, can you help me out with this?
Go curvy, go curvy.
And we are back with the beautiful Taylor Petenbrink and Jennifer Buckingham. And today, Taylor, we're doing a half style?
Yes.
A half style. I can't wait to see what this is, because I'm thinking half her head done, but you said, no, Sherry Lee, I'm doing her whole head.
Definitely. It's fun and cute for short hair, just to incorporate. So we've gotten our 3 sections, our back and our 2 sides. To make the tutorials very easy, we always just put them into sections. It helps you work in one section at a time to create that look that you're looking for. So we're going to put some sections within our sections. So I'm going to take this section, horizontal at our vertical. We're just going to bring it back.
Oh, wow.
Bunch it underneath this hair so this hair stands. Gives it a little bit more up and body to it. And then we're just gonna bobby pin it in. The bobby pin can show at this point because we're gonna keep going from one side to the other and covering our pins as we go.
And Taylor has told us before in a previous tutorial that if your bobby pins are not holding your hair, make sure and spray them with hairspray.
Less pins the better. Less is more.
Taylor's tips and tricks, I love it, I love it. I learned so much.
So for this next one, you can actually cross over the previous one as well, just to get some more interesting looks going on.
Very pretty. And I noticed you're not using a whole ton of bobby pins.
Nope. 1 each for each piece.
And this is another section within our section.
Definitely. We're just taking each section one at a time from side to side, crossing over the previous section.
My goodness. We're getting this beautiful pattern happening at the back.
I'm going to leave a little bit of her bang down.
I always think that's sexy, Taylor. That little bit of bang hanging over. How about you, Jennifer? You like that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
With that voice and that bang, girl.
Awesome. So now we have all of the pieces back. I'm going to just slightly take our comb and pull this up, just to give a little bit of body in the crown.
Beautiful.
Get that secure.
And there we have it. That is the half style. For this and other hair tutorials, come visit Taylor, Jennifer, and I at gocurvy.com.
Go curvy, go curvy.
Well, Go Curvy viewers, I know you know this beautiful lady next to me. Joining me on the couch today is Linda Weinrib. Hey, Linda.
Hi.
I'm so glad to have you alone on the couch today. This is like the first time.
This is awesome. Thank you for inviting me. I'm really excited.
It's always a good day when I get to see your beautiful smiley face.
Same here. Same here.
We're talking something pretty interesting today, and that is surviving in Hollywood.
Yes.
For you viewers that don't know, Linda is actually an actress and a voiceover actress, and she was born and raised here in Los Angeles, and she's got an amazing story. But who better to tell it than Miss Linda Weinrib?
Thank you.
How did this all start?
Well, this all started when I was about 3 years old. I used to dance around the house and sing and make people laugh. We had a lot of adults around. I was an only child, and my father, who's an actor, Lee Weinrib, was a character actor in Hollywood. He was amazing. I mean, he was on all the shows, you know, like Dick Van Dyke at the time. He was on The Monsters. He was doing a lot of things. And then he went on and he started working in animation. So he worked for Hanna-Barbera for 30 years.
Wow.
And he was on a lot of cartoons like Inside Private Eye, Scooby-Doo, the Flintstone Comedy Hour. I can go on and on. If anyone wants to IMDb him, it's Lenny Weinrib, Weinrib, and you'll see his credits.
I can't imagine growing up. You must have seen so many stars and celebrities, and just, was it interesting seeing what your dad, especially when he was doing like cartoon characters as a child? Like, does it get any better?
Yeah, Saturday mornings were a lot of fun. Right. I'd wake up, run to the television and say, there's my dad. And it was just great. I mean, he did the H.R. Puffin Stuff show, but back then, you know, you could be the writer, the producer, the director. He did it all. And so I loved being on television. And my mother said, let's get some pictures. Let's throw you out there. So at 5 years old, I booked my first acting gig on the Danny Kaye show. Yes, I'm dating myself, but I don't care. I was one of the little chorus line of little girls. And after that, I was auditioning for Up in the Sandbox with Barbra Streisand. Yes, I was also at a callback for The Sound of Music to be one of the Von Trapp children.
Oh my goodness.
Because I could sing. And I sang well, I guess. And I know. And then I just was auditioning all the time. And then, of course, I got married and had children and went to school. I went to UCLA. I graduated with a theater arts degree.
Wow.
And I just continued auditioning again. And I've been on shows like Malcolm in the Middle, The Office twice. I've been on, let's see, it escapes me. I did a national TV commercial for Yellow Pages.
Wow.
It just goes on. And I've done a lot of modeling, plus size modeling. I was even part of the Miss Plus Top Model Fashion Image Award.
How awesome
I won an award.
That?
I took a chance at modeling because I said, I want to see what it's like to model and push myself to the limits. Because I've always felt that even though I'm a plus size girl, I can stretch out there and do whatever I want. I'm confident, I'm strong, I'm beautiful. Doesn't matter what my size is. I took ballet lessons, I took tap dance when I was a kid. I've done everything. And then recently,
recently?
Yes, just yesterday. I was part of this campaign. #ChubbyHot. This is going to be awesome, you guys. This is a movement where we're going to empower women of all sizes and shapes to just realize that they're still beautiful. You can see how soft that shirt is. That was really wonderful.
I saw this on Facebook and I'm like, go Linda, go.
Thank you.
That is awesome. You know, Linda, one thing that I have to say about you, and this is, I've only been in Hollywood for, it's not even 2 years yet. And I have a friend who's a very famous Canadian director. And before I came to Hollywood, he's like, Sherry, it's going to change you, or it's going to change your perception of people. And I didn't really know what that meant. You know, I'm a naive Canadian girl coming to Hollywood, and I know what it means. And there's a couple people that I've met on this journey, and you are the one person, Linda, and you ask anybody, I always say this about you. You have such a kind heart, and you are so giving. You will help other curvy girls with auditions. You will always be open to helping people. I have not seen that here. I have not seen that until I saw your beautiful face.
Thank you.
And you are a working actress in Hollywood with a heart of gold. Yay, Linda Weinrib. Come on, everybody. Give her a round of applause.
Thank you, everybody. But you know, the one thing I definitely want to stress about being a plus size woman in Hollywood is it's always been a challenge for me because, you know, there was the rejection. There's the stereotypical plus size types of acting, like they want you to be the nosy neighbor or, you know, the busybody or whatever. I don't want to fall into the stereotypes. So I try to do shows that will just make me like everyone else. Like on that web series Bozos, I played the wife. I could have been a trophy wife, but they chose me to be the wife of a boy who wants to be a clown. And I think it's really hilarious. And I was on Real Rob and I was on The Birthday Boys. I played a receptionist. Receptionist job, that could be anybody. But I didn't want to be, you know, put into the stereotype of a plus size girl. So that's why I look for roles that don't make me ugly. I mean, I want to be real, but I also want to be who I am. And I empower all women, no matter what your size or shape, is just be beautiful, be strong, be confident, and do whatever you want because the world is your oyster.
Oh, Linda, such wonderful, beautiful advice from a wonderful, beautiful lady. Thank you so much. And everybody, please make sure that you find Linda on social media. She is a wonderful person to follow. Just a heart of gold. Oh my goodness. Make sure you follow her. And talking about a heart of gold and someone with so much inspiration to give to all of us, Pia joined us for part 4 in our body confidence series. Let's have a look. Well, welcome back, everybody. Today is part 4 of our body confidence series. And of course, the beautiful Pia Schiavo-Campo is with us again. I did it with a little bit of Italian today, Pia.
Yes, you did, girl.
Oh, that
yes,
fire. I love it. I love it. And today, Pia, we're going to talk about how to be a plus size role model.
That's right.
That's not easy to be a role model. And how do we do it? Like, how do we put our best self out there or put our honest self out there and be a role model? Because I think it takes both. I think, you know, you want to be honest and you want to share your stories.
Yes.
And you kind of want to be the best you can be too.
You know, the first thing I think about is what it was like for me as a teenager and sort of picturing and channeling the kind of role model that I wish I'd had at that age. Thinking about people like you or thinking about people like Sonia Renee Taylor, Virgie Tovar, Jess Baker. Right? These are all people who are probably helping an entire generation of women and young girls feel better about themselves, right? They walk the walk, they talk the talk. Thank you. That's sweet. Thank you. You know, I think one of the things is making sure that you're really talking positively about your body and other women's bodies.
Yes.
So much policing goes on with, oh, what is she wearing? And oh, that doesn't suit her shape. And, you know, people pick up on that from a very young age. Young girls start going, oh my gosh, and now, you know, look at my breasts aren't big enough, or I'm too skinny, or my thighs are too fat, you know, and I definitely grew up with some of that in my household, you know, but imagine if your mom or your sister or your aunt was like, I love my belly. I feel so great in this body, right?
Yeah.
You want to emulate.
You do. And I think, you know, for the younger generation too, we have to get across that you have one body. You have one body. Love that body. You get one. Treat it well. Love it. And I agree. I think for me, one of the big why I started Go Curvy too, like there's a couple reasons, but I own salons in the beauty industry, and I had a ton of young girls working for me, all under the age of 21, and there was one common factor in that salon, and that was body image. And whether these girls were a size 2 or 22, they were all unhappy with their bodies.
Right.
We had an epidemic of a drug that people would take for ADHD, and the girls were taking it to lose weight. And it's like, we can't. This generation, we have to stand up and be a role model and say, it's okay. You're gonna be okay. Be, you know, don't worry about this waist size. Don't worry if you're a size 2. Worry about, you know, what's up here, what's in your heart. And we've been so bombarded by images and media that these young girls, they have so much pressure, Pia. They have so much pressure.
So,
I
thank
agree.
goodness for people like you too, Pia, that's, that isn't afraid to say, I love who I am.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
That's right. And I think what you said, to be really honest, to say, I love who I am most of the time.
Yeah.
But I have bad days.
Absolutely.
Days when I wake up and I'm very judgmental of myself.
Yeah.
But I have to remind myself, you know what? Today you wake up, you get to be a role model for other girls and women. Right?
Exactly.
And I think paying compliments to women is a beautiful way to be a role model.
Yes.
Because it makes you feel good and it makes them feel good.
It does. It absolutely does. And that's so important. That is so important. Ladies, we have to support each other. We really do.
I agree.
Pia, thank you. That was wonderful. Next week, we are going to be talking about body shaming within the plus size community.
Pia Schiavo-Campo, thank you so much. Such an inspirational woman. Check out the last segment in this series that we're going to be posting next week on social media. Well, I have someone sitting beside me who has come a long way, and he's actually on the Go Curvy couch. Chat Room Chad!
Hi, I gotta admit, this is slightly awkward being on the couch. I've never been here before.
Oh my goodness, it's like amazing having you here.
It's amazing being here. Like, our energies are like so insane.
Where have you been?
Well, do you really want to know?
I do.
Okay, I just got back from a very special Go Curvy assignment in, can you take a guess? Okay, let me just tell you. In Canada, okay? Do you want to know what I was doing up there?
What were you doing in Canada?
Okay, I came across this really cool website of the week, and this woman, Stephanie, actually has a boutique that sells clothes in Canada, so Go Curvy flew me up there to check it out myself, and I have to say, it was pretty awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so,
but I gotta ask you something.
Yeah.
You went to Canada and you didn't bring me Tim Hortons back?
Well, I mean, I tried, but they wouldn't let me take it on the plane.
Oh, Chad, I'm just glad they let you back. They let you in.
I know, it's very cool. So, I've got special news for all of our Go Curvy viewers. If you want to check out this clothing line, you can do it too, because our website of the week is sexyplusclothing.com. It's run by this woman, Stephanie, and she has a whole clothing line of sexy lingerie, of sexy cocktail dresses, of formal dresses. It's amazing. You can even shop internationally. So people in London or Istanbul, go on the website, buy yourself some sexy lingerie and ship it home. Plus, it has a blog that will really answer all of your fashion needs. It's a very good stop if you're looking for some really cool out there lingerie, anything. Definitely check it out, sexyplusclothing.com.
Chad, that is awesome. And I know you did such a big favor for me, because I always complain about workout wear.
Oh, yes.
And that problem that I have with workout wear.
Yes.
And you found a great solution for me.
I did, and workout clothes is something that we haven't really talked a lot about on Go Curvy, but I am happy to say that this issue is now resolved, because for the very last episode of season 3, we are doing 2 websites of the week.
Yay!
All right, ladies, so if you want to work out and you're having the same problem Sherry Lee had, don't you worry, you will worry no more. Go to personalrecord.us. This girl is so cool. She's a fashion designer, and what she's done is she's designed a whole line of workout clothes for curvy women. So if you want leggings, shoes, anything, definitely go on there. She's got all of her links to her Instagram, her Facebook page. Your workouts will totally be different now. Trust me, you definitely want to check out some of these clothes.
And no more camel toe.
No more. Done, gone.
Thank you, love.
You're welcome.
2 websites of the week. Oh my goodness.
Crazy. Go
So much fun.
viewers are lucky.
And you're on the couch.
I'm on the couch. This is such a great experience. Thank you for having me on the couch.
And just because you're here and you're here live, I'm gonna let you do something really special, and that is
What? God, does it have anything to do with Rona? I love Rona. But are you gonna let me toss to Rona? Oh my gosh. Okay, Rona, you have an outfit of the week. Show us what it is, please.
Hi, my name is Rona Berry Morin, and this is my outfit of the day. Let's start with that all-time classic, the denim jacket. Old Navy denim jacket. This jacket and I go way back, more than 10 years old. I actually only paid $20 for that jacket. Old Navy still offers the classic denim jacket. Sign up for their newsletter and you can save yourself some money. Right now it looks like Old Navy's offering anywhere from 35 to 40% off on spring fashions. This shirt is by a company called Company One Woman. I only spent $7 for it. at Ross Dress for Less. I just think that shirt screams, spring is here. Let's talk about pencil skirts. I think they look fabulous on us curvy chicks. This great pencil skirt at Target for only $7. It says you can't borrow from your spouse or your partner's closet. And that's what I did with this belt. So zero cost to me. Shh, don't tell my husband. Another find at Walmart. That's right. These boots for only $20. And let's talk about that handbag or, messenger bag. Actually, that was a bag that I borrowed from my son and never returned. Zero cost to me. Thanks, Marcus. Thanks for watching my outfit of the day. And don't forget, go curvy.
Oh, Rona Barrymore, what a wonderful addition you have been this season to Go Curvy. Thank you so much, Rona. And I have to thank you, our amazing viewers. Season 3, the finale. Thank you for showing us the love and the kindness. Keep it coming on social media. Love hearing from you. Look forward to seeing you again soon. But until then, please remember, you're smart, you're beautiful, you are more than numbers on a scale. Live for today, love your body today, and let's go curvy!